Okay, so I'm starting this video partially over. I recorded a bit, but it was a little too long-winded. Basically, my Steam Deck OLED, L4, R4, R5, and then L5 still presses. There's an AirTag inside of this handle, so I can still press it. Everything I see online, I don't see a single video showing that the OLED can have an AirTag in it. It's a full-on AirTag. And I'll just quickly turn on my Steam Deck tracker tag so you can see it. Ignore the mess in this little room. There it is. AirTags are a little finicky sometimes. So let me move away again. Okay, 0.9 feet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the Steam Deck itself. See? It's right there. Ignore my battery running out. One more time. Right there. So, basically, the Steam Deck OLED can have an AirTag inside while still having functional buttons. So I'm going to pause for now, take the rest of the screws out, show how I did it, and then just put it back together and show the button test. Okay, that was a bit of a bitch to take out, but I took it out, and then just to, again, I popped it open and I just made sure to slide it back on top. But just so you see, it's still in there. Air tags are weird, they take a bit sometimes. There we go. It's still right there. Cool. Now what I'll do is, I can put the iPhone away. That's roughly how I did it. For the OLED, I'm going to actually move it a tiny bit, just like I did on my brother's Steam Deck just now. For his was the LCD model, so it was a little easier. But I'm going to try to move the AirTag to this here, where the little divot is, and maybe it'll fit just fine. And leave both buttons kind of just okay. Alright, so let's do that. It's a little bit less secure, but it's still doable. On the LCD, you can do it on the right side. On the OLED, you can't. I tried already stuffing it in, even in little corners and stuff. It wouldn't work whatsoever. It would actually disable one of these two. On the left side, though, there's much more space in general, so you should be able to do it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause again. Actually, no, I'll put it on now. Just want to be careful not to fuck it up. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Slightly less secure. Oh yeah, what I did is I used double-sided sticky thermal tape. It's electrically insulated, so it's fine. But it's so it can help stick to the inside of the plastic shell. So just like that. God, I need to hurry this up though so I can turn my fan back on. I'm fucking dying in this heat. Okay, so let's get that on there. Let's hope it stays. Got less to stick to. Okay, don't fall, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, had to restart the recording because the AirTag, something happened to it where it stopped registering for a second. But either way, I'm going to put it back on. Let me switch hands because I'm right-handed. Oop, there goes the Steam Deck case almost. Or whatever. Alright, so Steam Deck, still dying in the summer heat. Okay, so it's mostly the humidity. It's insane here. Okay, just line it up, and then, oh, it's a little off. Boom, boom, and then just very quickly. Okay, and I mean, obviously, in case you needed more proof, it's the Steam Deck OLED, but you'll also see it when I turn it on. Boom, 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 right? It's all in there. Let me double check that the Steam Deck tracker tag is still tracking. Because something happened where I think it twisted it slightly and it didn't register the battery being put in anymore. Like pressure-wise, I think it twisted off weirdly. That was my fault because I think I'm just stupid. Yeah, so there you go. That's that. It's clicked in, blah, blah, blah. Now you can hear L4 just like last time, R4 just like last time, R5 just like last time. And I think placing it in the corner that did, oh yeah, it's much easier to press, even with this part. So it's like still easier to press from here. You can hear it's less clicky. So these are normal. These are totally fine. This one's fine. This one's mostly fine. It's just the teeniest bit harder to press. So now, before I put the screws in my SD card and all that shit, let's just quickly boot it up. Pause real quick while it does its thing. Okay, it's all back. I had to make sure to move some stuff over because I've got some stuff installed that I have an NDA for, so I can't exactly talk about it or show it. So here we go, controller, test device inputs, and then if we remember, it was on this side. So let me switch hands. Actually, let's show the first two. Easy peasy, you can hear them, cool. Let's switch hands. Then top one, presses just fine. Bottom one, top one, clearly louder. Bottom one, but I'm also pressing it extremely easily. Louder. Bottom one. So it is completely doable on the Steam Deck OLED. You can do it, and I've basically shown the correct spot. Oh, I have to hold to exit. That's right. I've basically shown the correct spot. So for anyone who finds this video or something like that and needs it done for their own OLED, it's doable. Just some cheap, like, double-sided thermal sticky tape, which cost me like $7 on Amazon. It's electrically insulated, but it transfers heat, which is not that big of a deal because it's only going to be sticking to plastic anyway. And as far as I know, AirTags don't notoriously heat up. So generally speaking, it should be fine if you want to do it that way. You could also use a different kind of double-sided sticky tape as long as it doesn't conduct electricity. You still don't want it to touch anything. You want that metal part of the AirTag covered. So there you go. That's me figuring it out. I'm sure other people have figured it out, but I've not seen anything online. I've seen people just say, oh, it disables the buttons. There's no way to do it, blah, 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 blah. And I just did it with a standard AirTag. The same one I put in my brother's Steam Deck just now on the left side. I think it's the right side for him because the OLED has less space on the right side than the, you know what I mean, whatever. The point being is it's done. I'm just rambling at this point. But yeah, so it's done. It could be done. And you've seen how I've done it. Take care. Be safe, everybody. And God bless you all.